Hello and welcome to EV Focus now, and Happy New Year to all my, I think, 16 subscribers right now. Again, I am shooting for 20 subscribers by the end of the month, and hopefully the next month maybe 20 more as I continue to try to grow this channel and get it out to a wider variety of people. To do that, please click the notification button and subscribe down below. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate it, as I love having these discussions about EVs and how the world's going to be changed by them every year. And this year is a very special year, 2020. We got so many exciting new EVs coming out. But I also don't want to forget about plug-in hybrids. And I wanted to list 5 reasons why there is still a need for plug-in hybrids as we get into 2021 and the next couple of years after that. So, a couple things that I thought about. I know there's been people online saying, hey, we don't need plug-in hybrids. We just need to go straight to electric vehicles. Plug-in hybrids, there's too many compromises. There's not enough benefits to it. And I disagree, because plug-in hybrids does have a place in converting everybody over to fully electric cars. So, number one of the great things about plug-in hybrids is it gives a solution for people without the option of consistent charging. So where does that come into play? Well, let's say you live in an apartment, and your apartment complex does not have a level 2 charger, or even worse than that, it doesn't have anywhere you to plug in a 110 just to use your onboard charger that comes with the vehicle. So for those kind of people, a plug-in hybrid comes in very handy, because if they do have options to plug in through a level 2 or level 1, they're going to get advantage of getting some electric miles, maybe 42 miles, 45 miles or so, which is really good. But if they don't, they're not stuck. They still can go about their day, their work day, their travel, and they can just run on gas. So it does get people into using electric vehicles, electric charging, and how it works, but it doesn't hamper people and discourage them from getting an electric vehicle at all, because the charging options may be very few, if any at all. Number 2, another great option I would say is it trains people to transition. It trains reluctant gas or ICE vehicle owners to buy full EV cars. So it's going to train them and get them transitioned over, get them used to how electric cars work, how they ride, how the charging options go, things of that nature. So that's one thing that a hybrid also can do. It's like training wheels for a bike to get them ready for the bigger 10 speed, so to speak. And I think that serves a purpose as well. The third option is the battery technology is improving, providing lighter and smaller batteries with better range. And when I say better range, I think we need, as we go forward, to any new hybrids being made 2021 and beyond, or being current hybrids being updated, plug-in hybrids, the range has to be 50 miles of range to start, and probably topping out around 75 miles of full EV range. I think that's a great sweet spot. It's that way you're going to cover almost 95% of people's daily driving with 75 miles of electric range if you max out there. And then if they go into gas, that's fine. But I think that's a sweet spot. And I think you're seeing battery technology getting better, pouches or cells getting smaller or bigger where you have less of them, or smaller where you have more of them to be able to compete, be put in a compact space. And EV automakers are getting better and better of finding places for batteries to go. Not just the middle of the drive channel where the drive shaft used to be, but other places under the seats and underneath the trunk, but not compromising trunk space like they used to. So the way they used to in the past. One of the vehicles that were really a culprit of this was the Kia Optima plug-in electric hybrid. They basically cut their trunk space in half because they had put all the batteries back there. So that would stop that with new battery technology and new ways to implement batteries into the car to make weight, also make it not as heavy as well. Number 4, better MPG on gas alone. And what I mean by that is that many people have complained that a plug-in hybrid doesn't do electric really well, it doesn't do gas mileage really well. Well, they can improve on that technology. So I already spoke about the battery, increasing the battery sizes to 50 to 75 miles of electric range, probably a 22 kilowatt battery in there, 22 to 28 kilowatt battery. But gas mileage, so if you are running on gas, the MPG, the minimum MPG has to be 40 miles per gallon, all the way up to 60 miles per gallon. That's where the sweet spot has to be on gas miles. So when you're running on gas, you're getting that kind of MPGs. It makes it really, really efficient vehicle, and it's still using that battery to help drive the car still in low mileage, low speeds like 25, 30 miles an hour. It still has, it doesn't, they usually put a buffer on these batteries so you don't completely drain them and damage them, and it still can run in electric mode, much like my Chrysler Pacifica does. When it's out of electric range, it still runs in battery mode when I'm in speeds 25 miles an hour and under, which is really handy in rush hour. I'm still running on electric power instead of gas. And number 5, consumer confidence in the new technology and moving it forward. And what I mean by that is we started off close to 15 years ago on the Prius model with just a hybrid battery being used. And now we need to improve that to what the Volt started. The Volt is gone now, but it started a great compromise of gas and electric, where you could hold that electric range when you needed to use it, and you could hold the gas when you needed to use it. And it combined them both together, but it didn't do neither very well, unfortunately. But it does have that ability. And, the best example of that is the new Toyota RAV4 Prime. 42 miles of electric range, and then I think it's 38 to 42 miles of MPG. So that's great. So Toyota's already there, and Toyota's been dragging their feet on electric vehicles. So until they get there, that's fine. Then continue to improve the hybrid technology, plug-in hybrid technology. So maybe 2 years from now, the new RAV4 Prime, there's an electric version of it perhaps, but there's also a plug-in version that now gets 75 miles of electric range, and 45 to 50 miles of gas MPG. So that's the way you could do it. For companies like Toyota, Honda, who are dragging their feet, they can at least improve the hybrid plug-in electric technology, which there still is a place for people to access and people to use that technology who may not have access to full electric charging or may be a little reluctant to go that route. Well, that's it for today. Love to know your comments on it and your thoughts on, do you think plug-in hybrids still have a place in 2021 and going forward, like I do, or what are your opinions on that? Please leave your comments and below in the comment box, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, you'll see my Tesla. You can get free supercharging miles if you're buying a new Tesla anytime soon. My referral code is right there below. You can access it to get free supercharging miles if you buy a new Tesla, and I'll get free supercharging miles as well. So feel free to use my referral code if you are in the market of buying a new Tesla in 2021. Anyway, that's it. I will see you next time. Happy New Year again, and when it comes to EVs, remain focused. Bye-bye.